Good morning everybody, welcome to Newcastle Airport. I've gone to possibly the quietest area. I've not seen Newcastle Airport rammed. It's 5 AM and it is absolutely chock-a-block with people going on a holiday. I've never seen the airport like this before, but obviously I'm flying down to London and jumping on a train from there and doing the same back as well, just to make my life a lot more easier coming back instead of having to drive 6 hours straight, 6 hours straight back. And of course the last word in the vlog are really long edits as well, and that takes around 2 hours per video. So I thought, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm jumping on a plane, and it was pretty cheap. I booked it really early, so all the videos coming from me doing Bournemouth. But of course we don't have a great record down there, to be honest with you. Remember last season, the whole Kieran Trippier incident? That was after the Champions League midweek game against Dortmund. I stayed doing Southampton for 5 days and not a good evening, put it that way. And of course the year before I think we drew 1-1 off the top of my head. But I think if Newcastle can go there today and pick up 3 points, that'll be 6 from 6. And do you know what, a draw probably isn't a bad result either. If you look at how some Premier League teams have started, they've put Newcastle in good stead, because I think the opening Premier League fixtures have been kind to Newcastle. But if Newcastle really want realistic ambitions to go and qualify for the Champions League, they have to beat the likes of Bournemouth. For me, 6 points from 6 shows ambition, shows a statement. It's games that you should be winning. Of course, we know that Fabian Schär has had his red card appeal. Eddie Howe admitted that in the press conference on Friday, that it's been rejected. He hasn't found out what the reasons are behind that. They haven't had an explanation. Violent conduct my arse. But he misses out. He'll miss out 3 games, and naturally you'd probably look at, is it going to be Lloyd Kelly who'll play a right centre back with a left foot, or it'll be Emil Krafth with his right foot? I think it will be Krafth if I'm a betting man, but I don't bet. But I'll go with Krafth on that one. It'd be very interesting if Trippier starts, for a couple of reasons. Obviously he was heavily talked about in the press conference about his future. Eddie Howe wants him to stay, doesn't want to lose him, but whether he comes straight into that start lineup, obviously didn't play last week and he played with the under-21s as well. So we'll see. I probably don't think he will start, but it would have been very interesting if he had, who would wear that captain's armband, because that's also been a big talking point this week as well. Obviously Bruno's now in the leadership group and Jamal Lascelles is still technically club captain, and he will wear the armband if he's fit. But the problem that we do have is that Jamal Lascelles still has 3 months left to come back, and will he play? Especially if we get Mark Gahey over the line later this week. It pushes Lascelles further down the pecking order, and his contract's running out, and January will be fast approaching, so I wouldn't be too surprised if we see Jamal Lascelles move on in January, because he'll be knocked down to 4th or 5th choice. And Emil Krafth's already shown he's a capable centre-back. I think Emil Krafth's probably seen more days as a centre-back, more than a right-back at the club. But if Trippier goes, I think Krafth might revert back to there. But look, going down there, we know that Bournemouth are strong at home. They had a poor start last season, came back really strong, finished mid-table. This will be a tough fixture for Newcastle, especially their wingers. Of course, there's problems home and away. But with Newcastle start 11, the bench is much better. Obviously, remember last season, I think Ben Parkinson had to play up top later on in the game. Newcastle don't have their I mean, where's some wood? I need to touch some wood. There's no wood next to us. Newcastle hopefully don't get any more injuries, because we were dreadful last season with them. We couldn't cope, but the bench was really strong last weekend. The bench will be strong. It can get stronger. We're still waiting for the likes of, obviously, Lewis Miley to come back, Callum Wilson. Sandro Tonali is back after this game. Fuck yes, he is, baby. He'll be available for the midweek game. Of course, I'll be down there at Forest, looking forward to that. No doubt he will be sung his name in midweek. But look, I think for me, go and show the ambition, go and show that you want the 3 points, go and show the rest of the league that you can get Champions League football. The point isn't too bad, but for me, against Bournemouth away from home, these are the teams that really you should be beating. I'll be back later. I've got the vlog, I've got the last word, and I might do a match reaction whilst I'm walking back to the train station as well. And I've got a bag drop off as well. I've got all my kit with me, so I've got a bag drop down down Bournemouth as well. But my flight is only going to be what, 45-50 minutes, and I've spread them out every hour, connections and stuff, so I need to get someone to eat and stuff like that. I could take my time, but alright, I'll be back with you later on today, everyone.